Hello and welcome back to another episode of Anime for Us with me, Nayxerr Sensei. Hello. Jodha-chan.
Apparently, my nostrils count as eyes for the Snapchat filter. So, yeah, that's a thing.
You have some random stuff, but I think that takes the win for this.
It does.
The most random thing
Yeah.
Jodha has said this whole year.
Oh, just wait. Year 2 is gonna get even randomer.
We have one more episode. And we have Dr. Panda.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh. Well, that's unexpected.
I mean,
I
the
like
season ones
that.
are difficult to pick one for, so... It's,
I mean, I respect that. I do remind
Sure.
him.
I would have went Lost Panda for Lost in Space. Yes.
well, I mean, I don't
yeah,
have those.
that.
Just Panda is always lost. So,
I'm
There.
never lost. What are you talking about?
hey Panda, remember when I said I was gonna expose you earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm never lost. What are you talking about?
He's always lost. He's a lost cause. But yeah, for this episode we're doing the summer of 2019, which is animes we have watched from the spring of 2019.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah, go hooray! Yeah.
I'm watching some anime. Anyways, we should probably start off with an anime that all of us have watched.
The one and only.
The one and only. The one I used in the intro, Dr. Stone.
Yo, my dude.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Yo.
You just hear Jodha just like hit a bottle or something, then he just smacked the
I-
table.
I dropped my phone, hit my hand on my desk.
He just got
Yes.
so excited, so
He's
hyped.
so
Dr.
excited.
Stone. So this year summer, I actually watched a video to like find out the different summer animes and stuff.
Mhm.
And Dr. Stone was one of them, and it just excited me. Just the whole concept.
Yeah.
It's just, oh my god.
It's so like for me it's so weird because I hate it so much because like at the beginning because Crunchyroll did so much noise about it, you know what I mean? Like they
Yeah,
had like message everywhere and like so I was like it's probably gonna be kind of weird, but I really liked this actually.
I said it.
Mhm.
There were two animes this season that were like really hyped by Crunchyroll, or I should say, one was Dr. Stone was hyped by Crunchyroll. Then there's Fire Force that was hyped by by Crunchyroll, but a lot of the community was hyped for it.
Yeah, but Crunchyroll
but-
they had so much like stuff for Dr. Stone. Like,
Yeah.
even before like everything was announced, they had so much wow about it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Probably they were probably expecting it to be one of the big hits.
Yeah, I mean,
Got-
it
probably
definitely
got
is.
paid.
Oh yeah.
I definitely feel like it is. It's a really good one.
Oh yeah, it's a great one.
It's really interesting because it's not like one of those you are the hero or you become the hero and here's the villain. It's more like
Yeah.
they actually created the villain in
Yeah,
the
there's
Yeah.
so much mystery as well.
Yeah.
It's like
I-
you don't know who's good, who's bad, what's gonna happen.
I just love the whole post-apocalyptic setting. It's just, oh, give me any post-apocalyptic setting, I'm good, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I also like the idea now when like, okay, so in this when this podcast goes up, we haven't watched the latest episode. We're recording this before break
Yeah.
the fourth wall here. So just so you know, we don't know that. So in the latest episode, that's when they split up.
yeah.
So now I don't even remember the names of them all, but the
Uh,
doctor,
Senku,
yeah,
Taiju,
and then there's something on Y,
Zero or whatever.
Yujaha,
the girl.
Zero or whatever.
Yuzera.
Something like that.
Well, the girl and the buff dude, defender,
The,
Yeah,
the,
the
wolf,
defender.
the wall.
the big
Wow.
wolf.
They are
You do.
kind of becoming
Oh.
the spies, so that's interesting
Mhm.
now that Senku is going on his own to actually
Yeah.
create the community for them.
That was kind of unexpected. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to say nothing is expected in
Mhm.
this show. Like
Yeah.
everything confuses all the time. I knew like the moment they res him, he's gonna be some sort of a bad guy,
Yeah.
yeah.
but I didn't expect him to be like this bad and like will kill them and stuff like that. That was
Mhm.
pretty cool.
I do like his logic though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
gonna say, like, the interesting thing is there's nothing really. The only magic we have is that light in the beginning that actually turned them into
Yeah.
stone. That's the
Oh,
only
yeah.
Yeah.
magic kind of thing we have so far. We can only really call it magic because we don't know what it is. But everything else is science, so it's like
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Oh, that's one thing I love. So you know the episode when they were making gunpowder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently it's an actual recipe, and they had the little
Yeah,
robot
yeah,
Senku.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, yeah, don't try this at home, or you're gonna blow yourself
yeah.
up. I thought that was pretty cool because hey, we might get more chemistry recipes. So
Yeah. And it's really
Yeah.
interesting one. I'm really excited to see where it's gonna go.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
it's also so nice, like, to make science so interesting. Like,
Yeah.
it's probably like a cliche, but I don't know. Maybe like younger people that watch this maybe want like to be more interested in that, like his whole
Yeah.
story and how it works.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's pretty cool how
But
they did it.
it's also just fun. Like, for example, when he got killed, like, he kind of had given that subtle hint to everyone about that
Yeah.
rock thing still on his neck.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And that actually helped them when they figured it out. And it's like, just everything makes sense if you just
Yeah, yeah,
think
yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
But it's like,
The
yeah. It's not
the
one of those-
7,000 IQ.
Yeah, it's not
like,
like
to
one of
touch your
those
neck.
things where it's like, oh, you need to have the friendship to be able to do this. They're doing it with the kind of friendship where it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like it's finally like you guys know how I feel about main characters and doing like group like I'll sacrifice myself for the friends.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
finally a main character that works like strictly on logic.
Yeah.
It's so nice and refreshing. I love it.
Oh yeah.
So good. Such
Yeah.
a great show.
Mhm.
As I said, I'm excited to see where it's going. I don't know how many episodes
Right.
it's gonna have. Have they said?
Um,
And I'm
24 apparently.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure there's on my anime list at least.
I'm on the wiki right now, and it says 24 episodes.
So it's gonna go for 2 seasons then. Oh, it's gonna go into the good
Yeah.
season. Mwah.
Mhm.
Love it.
It,
Excited for fall.
The manga is still ongoing, so
Okay, so there's gonna be more
that's the
about
thing.
the first season.
Yeah.
There's at least 2 into fall
Mhm.
season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we talk about the other hyped one then? The Fire
Uh,
Force.
sure. Sure.
So I'm really interested in this one, and I'm really
I-
curious on your
Okay,
opinions.
so I've had this for a long time. I said it once already. Intro, fucking fire. No
Oh,
pun
yo,
intended.
dude,
It's
I
was gonna
fucking
say
fire.
that. It's so good.
I have literally like so when I went to work, there's maybe like a 10-15 minute walk. I just put that song on. I'm listening to it as I'm walking to work. Like, it's so fucking good.
It's unskippable. It's literally
Yes.
unskippable.
I'm
It's
literally
so
sitting
good.
there every single time. I'm like, oh, I want to see what's happening in this episode, but this intro, I can't skip it.
Yeah, it's unskippable.
Like, I was listening actually to Dr. Stone because that one is not as memorable to me. But
Yeah.
it's good, but it's not. Fire Force takes the cake this season.
I just remember the opening for Doctor Stone. That's about it.
Yeah.
Fire Force really did it great.
Yeah.
I'm watching the Fire Force intro right now.
Mhm.
The only thing
pretty-
I have no
Good.
I like the last episode that I watched, I was actually looking into the intro really good, and I have to say though, the intro animation really good, music really good. The only problem I have, it doesn't fit together really well.
Oh,
The-
I didn't. I really
Yeah.
didn't notice the animation. I have to say.
I
I
like the
I
last
can agree with that.
yeah, like it's kind of like there was one part where you see the sister in the intro, and she would have been, if she was like earlier, I think, in the intro, it would have been better because it's kind of like calmer, you know, when she's like the sister being religious, like Latam, whatever they
Mhm.
say.
Latam.
Latam.
Latam, yeah.
Latam. I already learned the sign, Latam.
Oh God.
But yeah, I have to say though, other than that, the intro or like the anime is it's good. I enjoyed a lot.
It's really good. It's not good. It's really good. I think.
Yeah,
I'm
I've said it. There was only 2 animes I was like, I expected to watch this season,
Yeah.
and both of them over the top. I love them.
So I have to say about this one, I kind of hate like stuff that are very predictable.
Yeah.
So like, oh, so like they all use fire. Okay, like that's gonna be pretty boring. I thought at the beginning, but I feel like
It's
they made
so
it work so well.
creative.
Like everybody's power and the animation and everything.
Yeah.
It's actually nice, and also like the plot itself, it's great. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Like
So, I'm assuming by the intro, I'm guessing these fires are like controlled by spirits or something.
No,
These giant monsters.
They
Oh,
don't-
human combust and become the infernals, and those are the
Oh.
fire-walking creatures. And they don't
yeah.
know how it happens yet, and that's
Yeah.
what they're figuring out. Right now, they have like noticed that maybe some people in the like fire force thing
Mhm.
know how this happens, but they don't want to tell because they're evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's like split into divisions, and like every division is pretty much like has its own like agenda, and like they do what they think is right instead
Yeah.
of like helping each other and actually try to figure this out.
Mhm.
So what I really like about this, it feels like very real as well. I feel like if in the real world, like not an anime, like I feel like the government and rich people will have a lot of control about this stuff instead of like having it like, oh, we're gonna all work together to figure this out. Now that's not this real world.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
like, so I really like this, and I also really like the characters themselves. I don't find any characters super annoying.
No, the only one I could say is that the knight.
The sword.
Yeah.
I don't find him super annoying though. You know what I
No,
mean?
he's like one of those,
The character.
humor relief kind of characters. Like you get a little bit of a laugh out of it when
Yeah,
he's
but
so fucking stupid.
I was gonna say it's super well made. I feel like the
Yeah.
characters.
Is there any
That's
like?
the thing I like the most.
Is there any perfect characters?
Hell yeah.
No, of course.
I mean,
What do you mean? This is an anime. What are you talking
Oh
about?
yeah. No, just making sure.
yeah.
Apparently, this is another 24 episode anime. So
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I just want to talk about the powers because they are so uniquely made,
Oh,
in my opinion.
100%.
Like everything has to do with fire. But so there are different generations. There's the first generation, the second generation, and the third generation right now. We haven't
Okay.
seen any first generation, right?
No, we
No,
haven't.
we have only seen second and third.
Yeah.
The third ones are the most like they can create fire. The second one can control fire. I don't actually know what the first one can do. They can just look
Yeah,
at fire.
You look at fire. Wow.
They didn't talk about
What a
that.
power.
Yeah.
actually.
So like we have seen like in this main group, there's 2 second generations and 2 third, at
Mhm.
least. And the second generation, we knew one. She can like control fire, like push it away, create into like minions, kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, the other dude we saw in the last episode, where he uses a pistol, like guns and stuff, and he controls the power of like the force of the bullet when he shoots it.
What?
And then he can control it so it like fly. It can stop midair and turn and fly in a
Yeah.
separate direction.
It's like imagine like the combustion from the gunpowder exploding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So he's controlling that.
yeah,
He's controlling the combustion.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
so he
that-
can control
that
like
fire.
how hard it's gonna explode. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And, like
And then
Yeah,
like
it's-
we have the 2 third generations where the main dude, he can like create fire from his feet and fly and do fire kicks, stuff like that. And the other dude has a plasma sword.
Of course.
So like all of them are completely different.
yeah,
Mm.
it's super unique. I
Yeah.
feel like it's really well made, like animation wise, and I like villainized main character, but he's actually want to be a good guy.
Yes.
It's nice. It feels
I
it
love-
feels good.
I loved it in like the first episode where he was like smiling there. Why are you smiling?
Yeah.
And then he's like, when I get nervous, I smile. And the dude literally tried to make him nervous, and he started smiling. And he's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's nice.
It's really well made. I feel
Yeah.
like it's such a good anime.
I would highly recommend it. If no one has started Fire Force, try it.
Oh yeah.
It's on my list. It's definitely
Yeah.
on my list.
I would
I'll check it out.
I would
after.
definitely say like try it. Check out at least the first episode. That's really what got me, to be honest.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
super highly rated for like this year. I feel
Yeah.
like this season. I mean, I would rate it even higher than Doctor Stone IMO. To be honest.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
then should we take an older one?
I think you're the only one with all
Yeah,
the ones.
you-
so
you
No,
you
no,
don't
not
don't
older
have them
ones. I mean a
fresh.
continued one, like one
Oh.
that has
Oh.
continued.
I can talk about Demon Slayer for hours, so just like
Okay, well
Yeah,
we're taking
let's keep it
Demon
going.
Slayer last then. Want to
Fair
talk
enough.
about Black Clover then?
I can talk about Black Clover for hours.
Haven't been caught up, but I'm curious on what happened.
It's this last episode was what?
Is the tournament complete yet?
Yes, like right now it's they have attacked the enemy base, and
Yeah.
in the last episode everyone turned into the elves.
Yes. So they
Yeah.
they revealed the whole elf.
Yeah,
Well, they're
Yeah,
starting
it
to
was-
reveal the
it
whole
was
elf plotline.
literally the last episode we saw.
I literally only have one complaint about this. I
Mhm.
really have a feeling the power of friendship is gonna be really strong on this one, and
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it, but I like everything except that.
I mean, isn't that what Black Clover was about?
Well, Black
Not
Clover.
really, though.
Yes, it was the power of friendship, but it wasn't, like, oh, my friends are here, I'm stronger now.
Yeah,
It's more like my friends are actually using their abilities to support me. That kind of friendship instead. Like we saw when they fought the first Vito, that dude. Like when they
Yeah.
used the string the portals to support Asta with his sword just bouncing around. That kind of
Yeah.
friendship is what I want to see.
yeah, exactly, and not like, oh, can you hear me beyond this elf
Yeah.
that lives in your body? Like that's not what I want.
But that's definitely what we're going to see.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of. It's like just seeing Yami being like this little bitch.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. I hate this.
I mean,
So-
we have Asta with Yami. No, not Yami. What the frick? Yuki. You know. Yuki. I take every single name that starts with Y and 4 letters without his name. We have like.
So did that guy's the main midnight guy's identity get revealed?
Yeah.
They revealed him.
It was before the elves stuff.
Okay.
Like he got revealed. He fought like the king, wizard king. He's
Wizard
not.
King,
He's
yeah.
not dead yet.
Yeah,
I don't know if he
he's not-
dies
Oh,
or not.
yeah.
He's
yeah,
not
yeah.
dead yet, but he's pretty much unable to move at all.
They almost imply that he's dead. But
Yeah.
Not really.
I mean, his book disappeared too, so
Yeah, but
Mhm.
he's definitely looked alive,
yeah.
and he's like, oh, guard him and whatever.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think what else happened. Then like those three evil humans who are like the slime girl,
Yeah,
The
they
tele-
dead.
teleportation dude, and the zombie dude. They're
And all the followers.
they're
not
dead.
Only them. Yeah, they're dead.
so.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about it when when we watched the episode. Like, there's a lot of elves, and
Oh, yeah. I mean,
you-
there was a lot of elves.
yeah. But I'm saying like there's a lot of elves in these people specifically.
Yeah.
If you think about the people who went to the evil base, Mimosa is against 3 elves.
Yeah.
Mimosa, the support.
I feel like they said something about like having to fit their magic or whatever.
yeah,
So you'd assume like high rolls with good magic would have a lot of elves because the elves are like super strong in the magic.
yeah.
Mhm.
So it kind of makes sense. I don't hate it.
I-
I'm really scared about the power of friendship.
I don't remember who Noelle. She's against Luck and someone else.
Yeah,
but I
oh,
remember who
dude,
she has.
She
don't-
has a.
Is it just a random filler dude she has with her?
No, I don't think so.
I don't-
It's
I remember who was on her team. We didn't see anyone from Asta's group, so I guess he like all of those three are fine.
Yeah, all of the three are fine for sure.
Okay.
But they're against like the big boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder when stuff gets revealed.
I don't really
Other
wanna...
stuff that goes into
Yeah.
that
There's
becomes hype.
there's definitely gonna be more stuff.
Mm.
Like
I just
I'm
feel
actually
the power of friendship.
I was just wondering, like, how much more is there to this anime?
It's not. I don't think it's much.
I'm looking. Give me 1 second.
Like, I feel like there's not much more, but I don't know if they're gonna do, kind of like Naruto, where like Akatsuki felt like the main evil, like
Oh, and then
team.
Timescape or whatever.
Yeah, and
Well,
but then we have like the
the-
whole like other where they're gonna do war.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's funny because it's pretty fitting. Like the vengeance, it's probably not gonna be a captain anymore. So like
Yeah,
Yuno can take his role, and then Yami can take the king, and then Asta can be Black Bulls. It can work, but
what about Asta being king? Question mark.
so
I don't think one of them is gonna be king now.
so the manga is still going on.
Okay.
Oh, so it has quite a while probably.
The manga is on chapter 200 apparently. 205.
It would be nice to know where it's like where we are. The anime is in the manga.
If I remember,
Because
I'm
I
not
mean, the 200
gonna
doesn't
think.
say much when you watch the anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tournament I think is volume.
But
12?
the
No.
whole Mana Zone thing, I think it was pretty cool. But I
Yeah.
feel like it's ridiculously OP and suddenly like only 2 characters and not even like Licht can do it or whatever how you pronounce his name.
Yeah.
It's like it feels kind of weird. It feels like there's a lot of strong like magicians that they can use it for some reason, but
Yeah.
specifically only these two. So it feels kind of weird.
So the Wizard King and that guy's fight was volume 16.
Okay.
You said the zombie guy? Died?
Yeah, those 3 died. The 3
So
humans.
that's probably volume 17 I'm looking at. And that's chapter 160.
Oh yeah, so there's a
Well-
kind of not that much more, but probably. I
So
don't know.
they're on volume 21, the manga.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely much more fighting to do. They're gonna now try and kill the freaking dude, the Midnight Eye,
Roach.
the third one.
Yeah, the last one.
And then they
Mhm.
have to. They also have to get rid of all the elves, or like turn them back to normal, or something. Whatever they do, and then they had to get Licht.
Yeah.
Licht.
Left.
So there's still
Only
a
it's
lot
not
more.
really left.
But yeah.
Unless there's like other.
Oh,
I hope to take it in a good direction and not like a bad. Also, like Vanessa, I think that's her name.
yeah.
She has like
Yeah.
the string of destiny. Like I'm still waiting to see how like
Yeah.
OP is that gonna be.
Also, I was thinking about it. I have 2 more things to say. I was thinking about it. It's kind of weird if the anime is gonna end now, and they literally just announced another character in that is part of Black Clover, or like Black Clover, the Black Bulls.
Oh,
like
yes.
he was shown not too long ago, and like
Oh,
that
the
is like
announcement?
yeah, the dude who controls the whole mansion thing.
Oh, dude.
Uh,
Like gosh way, like he looks clean.
Another thing is, I don't like the newest intro.
Oh, agreed.
I have.
I think
To be honest, when I hear that song, it reminds me of some other intro. I can't remember right now because I can't remember the song at all. I just remember as I'm listening, it really sounds like another anime intro or something that's kind of like changed a little bit.
The new guy you're talking about, Henry, right?
Yeah, the dude who's like sick or something.
sleep. Yeah, it's like in the house. The house.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But anyways, yeah, that's all I have to say about Black Clover.
Agreed. I hope they just take it in a good direction and not completely make me hate it forever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what most animes end up being.
Yeah, but that one felt different,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm quickly gonna put one of my old ones in here then.
Do it.
Sure.
Just quickly talk about it. Kino's Journey. You guys never heard about it, right?
Never heard.
It was really interesting because I saw it as a recommended video on YouTube, a clip from it,
Mhm.
and I found it really interesting. But sadly, it's only the first like 2 episodes. The whole thing is we follow Kino, who is on his talking motor rad, which is a motorcycle called Hesmus,
What?
Hammer, something like that. Hemis, I think.
Mestag?
We can help you with this.
Yeah, I know.
Hermes?
It's all you.
I remember it's something like that. And they
Bob?
kind of travel from city to city. Every city is kind of like their own country. Or like, it's really countries, really. But they have all of their own rules, everything. And you have to follow the rules in that country. So like, the first city he goes to is, there are no laws. Literally no laws. And you
Okay.
can kill whoever you want to kill. And apparently everyone is like scared of this place, but it's a really friendly place as long as you are friendly to them. If you try to kill someone, they will murder you. And that's the clip I saw. I was like, oh, this looks like a so interesting of an anime. I'm gonna watch it.
Sounds fun.
But that's only the first episode.
Oh.
Because then the next cities are completely different. So
Okay.
there was one, for example, where as you live, if you do good things, you earn points. Like, people will recommend you to give you points. And
Shit.
if you build up enough points, you could do something bad and not go into like jail or something. So you could literally like go do a bank robbery, for example, and you would like, nothing would happen to you because you have all of these points you could use to like
Exchange for
yeah.
your freedom.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. Huh? It's a cool
Yeah.
concept.
That was one city, for example. One city was like all about lies. They lied to each other, or like they didn't lie to each other. It was literally, they lied to one guy who was completely destroyed mentally.
Wait, did you finish like the whole series?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
And is there more coming, or is it like?
I don't actually know. I haven't
Did it
watched.
feel like closed, or?
I mean, they could do much more. It's literally like every episode is about a new city.
Oh, okay.
So they could
I don't know.
literally
Maybe
just
he
like,
did. Maybe.
yeah, no. Like, they could literally just create new cities, so they can continue
Right.
this pretty much as far as they want.
Gotcha.
How many episodes is this?
12.
Okay.
I wouldn't say like it was an amazing show. It, like, I enjoyed the animation and stuff like that. It was a nice, calm anime to watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a chill one, like watch an episode here and there.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I just wanted to bring that one up because I found it interesting.
Can we go back to old animes, like the continuing animes?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, I have 2 words about Fairy Tail.
Oh god.
Wait, it's actually 3. It's complete utter garbage.
Okay.
Just end this, please.
There are not many more episodes now. Is it like 7 episodes?
Yeah, I
left?
know.
What is happening in Fairy Tail like right now?
I have to say, I agree with Panda. It's like, I'm sad that it's gonna end because I've watched it so long, but at the same time,
Yeah.
I'm happy that it's gonna end because it's so fucking bad.
It's like the
Oh,
last
is it?
season. It's horrible.
Yeah,
I remember you guys were so hyped for it.
yeah.
Yeah,
We were.
because the last seasons were the whole overall like anime before this last season was pretty amazing. I would say so.
Yeah.
It was like top rated anime for me,
Yeah.
but it literally it's so bad. I just want this to end.
I would have to say that Naruto is still one of the animes I think did the whole villain thing the best. Because they kind of show you the villains the whole time throughout the anime.
Yes,
And
I agree.
Like, you know all of these characters, but you don't know who is the villain kind of thing. Who is like the true villain. Fairy Tail have done like most animes where it's like, here's a new arc, here's a new villain. And
That's what I
like the only thing we know
like-
is, frick, I forgot his name too. Fucking
Archanologia there.
no, the other dude, the black one, the black mage, Natsu's brother.
Oh, August.
No.
Oh,
Seraph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I freaking forgot his name. I had something on A. I was like, what is his name? Alpha.
I mean, he was
Mr.
kind
Gun.
of mentioned.
Seraph was mentioned throughout the whole thing. But we
Mm.
knew nothing about this other region or anything. We knew nothing about their characters or anything like that. All of a sudden, it's like, here you have this character who's linked to these characters. You have this character who's linked to this character. You have this character who's linked to these. It's like, where did all of these characters come from?
Oh man.
It's also everything is bad. It's like, so like the good guys have mentality. Oh, we don't kill. So how do you win fight? Oh, you just makes them surrender.
Yeah,
the bad
or
guys
hope
are
they
like,
suicide.
Oh, we're gonna kill them,
Yeah.
but
That's
nobody
stupid.
dies. So nothing is happening.
Yeah.
And
So-
freaking-
Panda.
yeah,
Which is worse, Game of Thrones or Fairy Tale?
100% fairy tale. And I'll tell you why. So Game of Thrones, it
Mm.
slowly died. Okay, it slowly got worse as time come. Like
Uh,
Fairy Tale, it was good until this last season. I feel like
Mhm.
there were
Okay.
bad arcs and there were good arcs, but I would say it's overall good.
yeah.
This last season, it was bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't even there's literally only Erza's backstory. IMO was good.
Yeah.
Everything else this season I can't say was good. Nothing.
Yeah. Like that was interesting to me. But for example, when we knew about August is spoilers, he is the child of Seraph and Mavis. That was like, what
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck? I wish I would have gotten hints of this earlier on. We literally never knew that Mavis had a child.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's like, oh, there was two characters in that crystal, and one of them is the child. What should I do with this child? I'm gonna leave it. This child fucking remembers Seraph is his dad, but Seraph doesn't know. No one knows this is a child of them.
It literally feels like they made stuff on the way. It's like, oh yeah, we
Yes.
can just put this in. That
Yeah.
will work.
That's what I'm saying. I wish there would have been more like Naruto, where we get to see characters early on. Of course, for example, the time girl who had the power to stop time, stuff like that. Her, I could see be a character that just popped up here at the end.
Yeah.
But Ursa's mother, maybe we could have gotten a hint of her earlier. We could have gotten a hint of August. Maybe they could have said earlier on, given us, oh, there were two people in that crystal, Mavis and a child. But we never knew maybe that child or something like that.
Mm.
It's also all the power scalings are broken. Nothing works.
Yeah.
It's like nothing works there. I feel like it's
No.
they just ruined it with the last season. I wish I could erase it from my mind and just let it end where it ended.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm dearly disappointed. One thing though, the last season, this whole last arc, have had good intros. That's the only good thing.
Yeah, agreed.
I have enjoyed
Yeah,
all of them.
I was gonna say from one shit show to another, as I'll have to say the worst anime I've seen ever is Boruto.
Really?
I-
Oh well. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like I have to watch it. I have to.
Yeah.
I don't have a choice. But it's even worse than Fairy Tale. It's like it's so bad.
It's-
Nothing works.
It's so bad when I think that the last 4 episodes have actually been good.
Yeah, it's all fillers. Nothing is main story.
Yeah.
Everything is stupid. I hate it. I want to burn it.
Man, they should have honestly waited a couple years
Yes.
before.
Yes.
No, they just needed
Something
to
like
make it
that.
its own thing. You can't I get
Yeah,
it. You
yeah.
want to make it continuation right on the Naruto wave,
Yeah.
but it doesn't work.
Yeah, but
It
that's
does-
that's what they should have waited a few years. I know they want to okay, people are hyped for Naruto, let's tank these monies. But it's wait a few years and then you can actually make it good. Not as many
Mhm.
fillers early on to make actually people want to watch it. Instead now we have just fillers left and right again, and we are not getting anywhere with the show.
It's like also, you know what? There are some fillers. Like for example, I'll take Black Clover. Some of the fillers were not bad. They were pretty good. I'd
Yeah.
have to say so. Like I could enjoy watching them.
Mhm.
Boruto is trash. It's horrible. The fighting is so bad, and was the best part about like Naruto. Out of all the anime, I would say like IMO, Naruto had the best fights by far.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like I'm talking long term animes, by the way, not like 12
Yeah.
episodes, masterpieces, whatever. I'm not gonna like even Hunter x Hunter, which outrated one of the best for me. I still think Naruto beats them. So
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about this horrible anime. Honestly.
You're the one that brought it up.
Yeah,
okay.
because you have to say something about it.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah. It's just Fairy Tail and Boruto, you disappoint us.
I
Wish there
hate
was
you.
better.
And
things
you
for-
have to watch it.
Yeah.
Like you have to watch.
I mean, Fairy Tail, we have to watch it. It's like 7 episodes left. Like the heck.
Yeah, I'll watch it, but
Also, I told you with the whole Fairy Tail that I read that there's like a manga for the 100-year mission.
yeah.
Uh,
So there may be a
yeah, That's
continuation.
the current. I think it's still ongoing.
Yeah.
Let me look this up.
So, yeah, that.
I think we've been giving this too much attention. We
Yeah,
should
yeah.
drop this and burn it.
Hey, Jodha, you want to talk about one of your ones that are good, or want to continue with like shit
Uh,
shows?
We could talk about the demon one.
Demon Slayer, are you sure?
No, I'm
Okay,
talking
we have
about To
time.
the Abandoned Sacred Beast.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I was
Oh.
gonna say
Oh,
we haven't
well-
talked about Demon Slayer, but
Oh yeah.
You guys
I
want
think
to talk
we
about
could
Demon
just,
Slayer to continue on this whole old anime talk, I guess?
I think we just need to another full episode on Demon Slayer. I can talk for an hour.
We could do that in
Okay.
a future episode
I'll tell you what.
because
It's
I'll
a
more than watch
preparation
it.
for next episode
Yeah.
of Anime for Us. Then I'll talk a lot. But I
Yeah.
have to say, outrated. I am one of the best animes I've ever watched in my entire life.
It's
Okay.
really good.
I'll check it out.
I'm
Like-
just sad that I I don't remember how or where I saw it, but I knew about Nezuko getting that power. The demon
How
slayer.
Video.
I don't know if it was a video or if I read it somewhere. I knew about it from somewhere. So I knew she got it. I didn't remember what it was though. But I knew she was gonna get a power. So when this hype was building up, I was like,
Mhm.
okay, yep, we're gonna see it now. And there it was. I was like, I knew there was something, but if I didn't knew it,
Yeah.
I would have been fucking hyped.
That was the closest I've ever been to crying in anything related to
Yeah.
shows or anything. It was so good.
Oh god.
I'm just
I can't even.
disappointed that he also has fire powers now. Every fucking main character
Yeah.
has fire powers.
I don't care. Dude, that
Everyone wants
animation-
fire powers.
No, not me. The heck. Give me water.
What powers? You want water?
He has water. What do you want?
yeah, he
10
has water, but like
He only had 1 fire and 10 water. Shut up.
well, like
What do
that
you
mode
want?
is gonna be like all of his moves are gonna be fire now.
Not
Fucking-
true.
Fucking,
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
Okay, I don't care what you're
But,
saying. Dude, can we talk about the animation? It has the
yes.
best animation by far out of anything I've ever watched in my entire life.
Take Black Clover fighting animation and turn it up like 10 stages.
No, take Black Clover and make it good.
Oh
And
wow.
then turn it up at 10 stages, and then you maybe think about getting there.
Hmm.
It feels like
And-
every second is being painted by hand by a fucking 3 masterpiece artists. I swear to God.
And like the characters are good too. Of course, I'm annoyed with that
Annoying as
whole
fuck.
lightning dude. Like
I don't care what you're saying. All of the characters are annoying, I think.
Yeah,
I really, it's not that I really like the characters, but it fits the anime, so I don't mind.
yeah. I just find him annoying that he's literally like he is scared of everything, and the only
Wait,
way he can fight is if he's like fainted.
Agreed, but can we talk
What?
about?
Yeah.
I love that he can only use that one move, and it's to perfection. It's so good.
It was so stupid when he's fighting that one spider, and it's like he kept trying to do it, and he's like, "Damn it, gonna avoid, do it again." Oh, damn it, gonna avoid.
Yo, but he's like increase power, increase
Yeah,
power.
yeah, yeah.
Dude. Shut up. It's so
Yeah, it's good. It's
Ah.
fucking good when he uses the moves. I'm not against it, but I wish he could like. I hope later on that we can see him get over this being
Of
scared of
course you
everything
will.
and actually fight.
You already know after those two got their swords broken and this guy being almost like a spider that is gonna be character developed.
Yeah,
And you know they don't mind doing training. The whole like 5 first episodes of training.
yeah.
I don't care what you say. This is like, if this continues like this, I feel like it's gonna be my favorite anime of all time. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say it.
I didn't expect this from the beginning. I have to say that.
I have to say I expected this from the beginning. I know a lot of it. Whatever. I'm done. I'm not talking about
Well, anyways, yeah, Demon Slayer good.
Mr. Best.
Okay, well, now Jodha, we'll
Jodha,
let
go
you
nuts.
talk about something. Pick an anime
Hi.
that you want to talk about that you have watched.
Well, should we all talk about the To the Abandoned Sacred Beast anime?
Okay. I
Because
will
we all
let you
watched
guys
that.
go ahead first then, because you guys dropped it. Or
Mhm.
dropped.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Jodha was only watched one
So-
episode. I watched 2. So Jodha.
For me, the whole thing that the fact that it's a vampires and werewolves, it's like, why? Why? The two main guys.
Yeah.
And the whole ending of the first episode where he's fighting that guy, it's just I know that ending is supposed to make you want to watch more, but it's just like no, it didn't.
Yeah.
It was just bad. The animation was pretty weak, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Panda?
Oh,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Good. I was gonna say, like, I can agree with the animation. It's pretty weak, to be honest. Even throughout all the episodes I watched.
Yeah, I watched the first episode and I thought it's gonna be not like this, not like, oh, every episode I'm gonna go to another beast and kill it.
Yeah.
I thought it's gonna be different, and when that happened, I was like, oh, that's bad. And I don't know, nothing interested me about it. I don't like the fights. The only thing I liked was like the power that they transform. I thought it was cool, but it just everything is bad. IMO, like nothing interests me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was getting
It's-
bored. Like I feel like the plot was horrible, pacing was horrible.
Yeah, the
fighting
pacing in
was
that first
bad.
episode, oh my god, it's
Yeah.
just and just I don't know.
Nothing caught me like to like, oh, I like this, I want to watch this. Like
Mm.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it. I'll probably drop it someday.
Mhm.
But every time an episode comes up, I'm like, I don't want to watch this. There's nothing interesting about this.
No.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, so are you up to date on it, Panda?
No, I only watched 2 episodes, and
Okay.
that's when I was like, I don't care about these episodes anymore.
So yeah, like every episode was kind of like he goes from place to place, and is killing these
Finding his own
dudes.
teammates.
Yeah, I can't remember what that's called either. What they're called? I was gonna say infernal,
Secret
but
Beast, right?
no. They have their
Incarnates.
incarnates.
Oh, Incarnates, right?
Yeah. So he's going from city to city to kill them. But now, when he was going for one who's a gargoyle, who's killing people for justice. If you do something bad, he will attack you and kill you. When he got to that city, that's when he meets Cain again.
Oh.
And
Is that the vampire dude?
yeah. And Cain has gathered some of the incarnates, and they are like an evil group now.
It's like, so that's stupid as well. It's like, how can he control their will when they can't control themselves?
He's a vampire. What do you expect?
No,
Vampires have mind control powers.
It's also fucking stupid now because in the last episode, so that chick, Cheel, I think his name,
Yeah.
Cheel, her dad came back to life as a dragon.
What?
He was like a zombie dragon, and she killed him.
I hate everything about this show.
I have
more, and I
I've
haven't
said it.
watched it.
It's a show. I don't like it, but I don't
Oh.
know. I'm kind of just watching it, anyways.
Also, I'm pretty sure the only reason he's a werewolf is to kill the vampire because, yeah,
It honestly sounds
Yeah.
like a bad markup of JoJo. I'm not gonna lie.
JoJo.
That's how it sounds like.
Yeah. I mean, it's not one of the best shows, definitely. But I'm just gonna continue watching it until I'm
Yeah.
either forget about it or I'm just like freaking hate it.
Yeah, that's what I thought at the beginning, but I'd like, fuck that. Care about this.
Mhm.
Yeah. I want to bring up an old and a new.
Do it.
Is it wrong to
Oh.
pick up girls in a dungeon?
Can
Do
I
it.
just take credit for
First
this?
season and
Because
second
I
season.
told Nayxerr to watch it.
I think it's like the first time Panda actually told me to watch something. I watched it and I
It's
enjoyed
the
it.
second time. Okay.
What was the first one though?
Pretty sure it's the second. Maybe maybe the second or the third. What are you talking
The
about?
heck?
There was definitely 7 deadly sins. What are you talking about?
Okay, I can agree on that one. That was the
And
first
there's
one.
definitely another one.
Nah.
pretty sure.
You tripping, bro.
It might be. I don't remember.
Okay, well, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? I definitely thought it was all about picking up girls, you know. It's literally in the
Yeah.
title. It has nothing to do with that. It was like,
nothing.
Really?
yeah. It's the whole reason for it is in the first episode he gets saved by a girl and he falls in love with her.
No, he's still
That's
like
pretty much
most of his like why he wants to get strong.
Yeah.
A lot of it is because of her.
Yeah, but like that's kind of like he's going for it. That's the girl.
Yeah, I feel it's a bad translation from Japanese for some reason. That's what I feel.
Could be. Is it wrong to pick up dudes in a dungeon?
Yeah.
But it's a really interesting one, and I have to say I like the group they have.
Yeah, dude, the characters are the best thing about this show,
Yeah.
IMO.
I love them all. It's so Jodha. Have you heard anything about this show?
This is my first time hearing the name.
Okay, so it's
That's why I'm like, this is an amazing name. I want to watch this anime.
it's about the gods came down to Earth, and
Okay.
they create their own familias, and the familias are going into a dungeon and earn money for the familia, and then they like there are wars between the familias and stuff like that, depending on
And
how
there
the
are
gods
gods from
treat
all
each other.
religions, by the way. Yeah, there are
Yeah.
gods from all religions.
Like
Like
Christian gods,
Hermes,
Hindu gods.
Festus, like
Yo!
every religion you take.
Yeah,
Is there a Hindu god?
Yeah, Ganesh.
Yee. Of course, it's Ganesh. Of course, it's Ganesh.
Maybe there's more. We only know for
Give
sure. about
me
Ganesh.
Vishnu.
yeah. I mean,
There might be more.
there's a lot more to come. So,
Give me.
and like we have
Shiva.
only seen one city. We don't even
Yes.
know there are more to this. We don't even know that
What-
the outside world.
What is the full name?
Of
Is
what?
it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Yeah.
Pretty much right, girls dungeon anime.
Yeah. I really like the character progression. I'm on this
yeah,
one.
and like
I love that they show the training. I like how he's like. I don't know. I just like this. I like this anime.
and like this last one where they had that war thing. I don't
Yeah,
want to say too much. If Jodha,
Yeah, we shouldn't talk that.
I don't want to
about
say
it.
too much, but I really enjoyed that one.
I really recommend this show. I watched it like the season 1.
Yeah,
I don't remember when, but I watched it. I thought it was really good, and I didn't even know like new season came up.
yeah.
And then I was so happy when the new season came because I don't feel like it's a very famous anime. I don't think anyone heard about it.
I have heard about it before though. Because YouTubers have been talking about it.
Okay, that's fine.
I-
I've never heard anybody talk about it.
I don't know if you guys know the YouTuber Aki Dearest.
Never heard of him.
No.
There was like one video she uploaded where she actually dressed up as Hestia.
She had boob boobs.
Yeah, she had boo boobs. Sorry, Aki, if you hear this ever.
No, it's a big part of the cosplay.
Yeah.
Honestly, It's like 90% of the character. Not gonna lie.
Pretty much. She tiny but
That's
boo
all
boos.
she has. That's all she has.
But yeah, like I was surprised because I thought it was one of those animes that had like 24 episodes when I watched the first season. And then when I'm like, there's no more episodes. What the heck? You end on this?
Yeah, that's what. I was so scared because I was like, oh, like, is that not a successful show? Like, is it over?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I thought it was like, at the beginning when I watched it, I was like, oh, that's gonna be a cool casual like anime. But I literally binged it like the whole first season.
Yeah. It's really enjoyable.
It's more on the funny side than on the action side.
Yeah.
But I still enjoy it, and there's a lot of like,
I mean,
psychological things. Like, it's not really about the fighting itself. Is what I mean.
I mean, I would also say like the fighting, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad. I would
Yeah.
never watch a bad fighting anime. You know it. But it's not like the main thing about this. It's more strategy and like psychology and the fun and the interaction between the characters, which I enjoy.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm looking up this anime. The fact that they have a Mesopotamian god is amazing. I love it.
So yeah, I definitely give that like try it out, check it out.
Great.
Now I want
Yeah.
okay. First of all, before we continue, I want to say I'm sorry if you hear any loud noises.
Has it
extreme-
begun?
I don't know, but I'm hearing it really well. I don't know how well my microphone is picking up the bass.
We're not
GG.
hearing anything, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are not,
I
but
don't know anything.
my OBS may be picking up a lot better than Discord, you know.
It's time to find out this
Yeah.
one time. We're gonna.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Jodha, do you want to talk about your anime?
Sure.
The space
Let's talk about Vinland. No,
or
I'm talking about
okay,
Vinland.
Viking. I don't
I'm
know.
talking about Vikings.
I forgot
We're
you
gonna
had
get
to-
to space after.
Okay, space
Because
Vikings.
space. I wish
Viking,
God,
a Viking
Is it-
bebop.
Spaceland Saga. Okay, so Vinland Saga. So Vinland. What do you guys think Vinland is? Is my first question.
Well,
I know
first
you
thing-
know Nayxerr because I told you. Maybe.
He doesn't.
No.
I was gonna say
No, he doesn't know
every
that.
single time I hear it, I just think of either wine or win because that's what the VIN is in
Mhm.
Swedish.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I think of.
Yeah, how do you not know Nayxerr? What kind of
I literally
Finlandese
never.
Swedish are you?
I don't care about. I'm not Swedish. I'm Finnish. Heck,
Yeah, Finnish and Swedish. You're the same. Whatever.
nah, racist.
Okay, this time we can say it.
So Panda, what do you think Finland is?
I don't know.
Finland?
It's probably like the
No.
the place of Vikings or whatever.
So this whole thing goes back to the whole like story of how Vikings came to Canada. The whole
Oh,
before like all this stuff.
remember now.
And,
yeah.
and that just interests me because I'm like, Vikings Canada coming?
Yeah.
What?
Anime?
Yes, anime.
Vikings?
So the first episode just drew me in because it had a really great fight. Like, I don't know. I know Nayxerr I haven't watched it, but Panda, have you watched 300 Rise of the Empire?
Of course I did.
This sequel to 300?
Yes.
I have heard of it.
You've heard. Okay, do you remember that boat scene with it running across the boats and fighting?
Oh yeah.
So they have a sick boat scene to open up the anime, and it's just, 10 out of 10. Just inject
Yeah.
that into my veins, please. Yeah, so I'm on episode 4. There's 6 episodes out right now. So yeah, episode 4 has a kind of shocking moment that I'm not going to say because I don't know if you guys want to watch it.
Okay, just
But,
don't say. I'll probably I might actually watch that.
it's if you're into history, if you're into Vikings, if you're into sword fighting and shit like that, and it seems like there's gonna be some epic ship fights too. It's an anime for you, man.
So are you recommending? Are you really?
I'm recommending this anime because I don't know what I was expecting, but yeah, it's a good anime, man.
Yeah, I haven't even seen anything about it.
I saw it like when I checked through what's coming this season. I like, to me, Vikings are not that interesting, so that's why I haven't even given it a chance.
I love Vikings,
The
man.
only thing I watch about Vikings is literally like the show Viking. That's
The
the
show
only thing.
Vikings.
So I can't really say I'm that much into it.
I mean, I heard about it in history class, but history class.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, yeah, Finland Saga. It's good, and it seems like right now the main character is like a little kid, but it seems like he's gonna grow up and stuff, become a man.
I was gonna say, when I read the description of it, isn't it like his father got killed and he's avenging his father?
You will understand, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is a story about revenge.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But like that's why I remember reading, at least in the description of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a few weeks since I read it, so I don't know.
Also, it's set in the Dane-controlled England, so hey.
Muck, get on it.
Muck and
Dan.
Dennis.
What? Okay.
Danish.
Oh yeah.
They
were a thing.
Dennis people were the Vikings and Muck's people were the cowards.
Yeah.
Second Muck.
You have anything else to say about
it? Watch it. 24 episode anime too.
Oh, so you're gonna have it for the fall 2019.
Oh,
you watch every anime on this list.
Apparently, also it streams on Prime Video. So, yeah, Amazon's Prime.
Oh, I was gonna say
stream
what?
service.
I don't have that.
Yeah, same.
It streams on Amazon's Prime stream service or Amazon's streaming.
Nice.
Yeah. That's cool.
Get on it, you primers.
Yeah, you primers. I'll go to Mixer.
Okay. Then I think we should move on to a show we all watched the equal amount of and we dropped.
Oh, the Mother anime?
Yeah, the Mother adventure anime thing.
This is the pinnacle of cringe.
Yeah, it was a really interesting idea when you read it, like what it was about.
I kind of want to watch more because I'm interested.
I couldn't finish, to be honest, the first episode.
Same, literally same.
I kind of skimmed through it.
I think it has a really cool concept, but I couldn't. I just couldn't.
I have enough with my own mother.
Yeah. It just feels weird. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yep.
Oh.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think it's like a really good twist. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone like wishes they could be transported into a magical world.
Yeah.
But then there's an awkward moment because what if somebody else is in that room while you're transported, and yeah, this is what happens.
Yeah, it's like I thought it's like the concept is funny. Like, yeah, it's like kind of awkward. Like, oh yeah, I want to bang this anime girl in my world and be super strong, and then like
I want to go kill these people.
But it's weird. It's weird. I can't watch it.
And also they do the classic thing when you try to show off a new game to your new friend, and you try to be cool, but they somehow get the better loot.
Yeah. Can relate to that.
Oh yeah. Plus, I want to say the one thing I do hate about this is the fact that the mother always seems wants to fuck the son. So
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
don't even know.
I-
She looks
I
way
hate
too
that.
young, to be honest.
like
Yeah, it feels way too sexual. That's what I'm gonna say. Like with
it's
the
like
mother, I don't know.
she's literally a milf.
Yeah,
If
it's
she was real.
Yeah.
it feels weird. I don't know. It's not that I think it's a bad anime. I just don't think it's. I can't say it's. I can't. I really can't say it's a bad anime.
I definitely want to give it a chance because it's comedy.
Yeah,
So-
it definitely feels like one of those animes that would, if you hit or like find the right audience for it, then they would really enjoy it. But you need to
Get
be
high and just watch.
like for us too. Then it's definitely not for us at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the animation is pretty good. Like the story is cool. It's a unique concept, but I just I couldn't relate.
No. Well,
Careful.
yeah. We all watched it one episode, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
So that's how much.
I'm watching the second episode now.
The heck? What we're
Right
recording
now,
anime for
right
us?
now.
Yeah.
The heck? Stop! You're breaking the
No.
law.
You're not allowed.
Well, I want to then talk about another old one.
Do it.
World
Go
Trigger.
ahead.
Oh god.
It's time. We
So,
talked about
okay.
it already, right?
I thought about it before. Like, I think two seasons ago. I think maybe
Sure.
winter season. I don't remember.
It happens sometime.
Yeah. I tried to get through one arc. I checked it up just to make sure, is it a filler arc? Because it really felt like a filler arc. And it was. So I was like, heck that filler arc, because it's garbage. I don't want that in my life. It's the most annoying, boring thing ever to watch. And then I skipped it, and I have like 4 more episodes to watch or something like that. And I watched them, and I finished the anime. And I'm really excited, and I wish there's a second season of it.
It's a pretty long one, right? It's like 70 episodes.
Yeah. The best thing, really the reason why I enjoy it so much right now.
73 episodes.
Yeah, something like that.
I loved it.
The reason why I really enjoy it right now is because almost half of the whole, frick that filler arc, throw it out the window. 50 episodes or whatever it is then. Pretty much like 25 episodes of it is a tournament. And I love tournament stuff. And it's just really enjoyable this way because the way they do tournaments is the same thing. They're not different fighting things you have to do. It's literally 3 teams or 4 teams go against each other inside a world.
Yeah.
And the team who is like the lowest on the scoreboard, they get to pick the map or like where they fight and the weather condition and time, everything. And everyone had to create their own strategies to go against each other because certain teams are built a certain way. Like maybe those are more snipers, those are more close combat, those are a mix of that and that. So it's a lot of strategy in it too. I just enjoy it.
It sounds like such a Nayxerr anime.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I fucking love. There was a moment here. In the last few episodes, I really want to just get a GIF of it because it's such a random moment, and no one will really understand it if you haven't watched the anime.
So, hey, Nayxerr.
Yeah.
Apparently the manga is still ongoing.
Yeah. I think I looked it up when I watched the last episode because it kind of ended right in the middle of the tournament.
Yeah, so you might get a sequel.
Yeah, that's give me the second season.
It's probably gonna be a fairy tale. Good luck.
Oh no, don't.
Good luck.
I'm looking up if they have any word on a second season.
I think I looked it up too, of course, because it ended so weird.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing anything about it.
No.
Yeah. So it's gonna be
I'm
one of
reading
those,
this
like,
and-
all of a sudden it's gonna be like, hello, we're here. I'm gonna be like, oh, what the frick? Second season?
Yeah, good luck. It's gonna be a fairy tale. Have fun,
I
bro.
don't want that, please.
It's too late. It already happened.
No. But yeah, I enjoy World Trigger. Panda, do you have any more?
I mean, I have 3 more, so yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
go ahead, my dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll start with the worst one. I think it's called the Isekai Cheat Magician. And
Dropped.
yeah, I need my daily dose of my seasonal dose of Isekai. Get transported to another
Yeah.
world. It's literally the worst Isekai I've ever watched ever. It's so like there's nothing special about it. Everything is boring, but I still watch it because I need it. I can't say I would recommend it. I would say it's pretty boring.
Mm.
It's really like they get transported. It's a world with magicians that everybody like there's only elemental powers except like special people that has special powers. And
Mhm.
then of course like there's a boy and girl that gets transferred and they're super OP and they have a lot of power. And
Yeah.
yeah.
I was gonna say the only unique thing is actually it's 2 people getting transferred, like 2 friends.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing I can think of.
Isekai Cheat Magician.
Isekai.
Yeah.
Isekai. I don't know.
Isekai.
IS. Yeah, I feel like it's a
Isekai.
AUI.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
I'm,
still
I'm, I'm,
watching
I'm
it.
looking it up. That's why.
It's like I feel like Sacred Beast for Nayxerr. First of all, it's a Wednesday anime. I don't have any other Wednesday anime, I think.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
not
kind
a
of like
Sacred Beast. I think
yeah, it's
Sacred
like
Beast is like on Friday or something.
So yeah, it's like I can watch that. I don't mind. There's nothing in that day. I feel like so it's today actually, but it's not a very good one. I wouldn't recommend. It's like if you watched The Wise Man Grandchild, I feel like it's a worse version of that.
Yes.
And that wasn't even that good. So yeah,
That one was more interesting to me
yeah,
though. Just
that's what I
because of
mean.
like how he has reason to be this strong because he has different knowledge to everyone else.
Yeah,
But this one is literally they got there and everyone's like, oh, "You have this much power," and they're like, "How do I use my power?" They don't even understand that. They have to learn like how to use their power and stuff like that. It's not like poof, I have my
it's
power.
That's weird.
it's very badly made. I can't say I would recommend it at
Yeah.
all. But
Mhm.
as I said, I'm watching it for the seasonal dose plus nothing on Wednesday.
Like
That's really the only reason.
I got through the whole first like the training. I think it's the 3rd episode where they have the first mission by themselves. And
Yeah,
just
yeah,
that was when I dropped it because it was way too fucking cringe to me.
yeah. I 100% would not recommend it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't
That's
watch
all I have to
it.
say about
Only
this
if you need
anime
an isekai anime.
and the Wednesday anime.
Yeah.
Very two specific conditions.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that was also my last one, so I have nothing else. Oh, I have one actually. I forgot to say in the beginning, but
Mhm.
yeah, not much to be said about
I can go again if you guys want. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
mind.
Go ahead.
Yeah. And then I could go
Yeah.
after, and then you go again.
Wait, to decide what I want to do first. Oh, okay. So I'll say this one. So it's called If It's For My Daughter, I'd Even Defeat a Demon Lord. I kind of thought Nixie would watch it. I don't know how he didn't watch it.
Repeat that name.
Even if it's for my daughter, I would even defeat a demon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very hard name.
Yeah,
So it's
I looked at it and it kind of felt like the whole why is or like is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon anime? Like the title is like weird. I haven't
yeah,
seen anything really about it, so
you can't really the title really doesn't relate to the anime
yeah.
as far as I've seen for now. But it feels like the cat anime, which was like super emotional and stuff.
Yeah.
Is the same. It's like about this guy who's an adventurer,
I don't
and he
want to be
finds out
sad.
what? No, it's super good.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I have a heart again every time I watch it. I swear. So it's about this adventurer that finds a demon girl, and she sees her dad die in front of her, and he then takes her and raises her as his child. And I don't want to elaborate more, but it's kawaii. It kind of wanna makes you cry, and it's great. I'd really recommend it. It's not about the action. It's really about this little girl that wanna fit in with society. It's great. Really makes you feel like you have a heart. Watch it. Highly.
Oh, I hate having a heart.
Yeah, I know. Same.
Freaking nuts.
Also, it's a Thursday anime. Like, what Thursday
heck?
do you have?
You can
Yeah,
name me
I'm
something
telling
for
you.
every day.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here with like Tuesday and then the weekend.
No, I'm telling you, you need this Thursday anime. Get on it, Nayxerr. I definitely don't recommend it for Jodha though.
Wow.
You'd hate
Yeah.
every second. There's literally no lore. You don't get anything. You see this little girl grow up.
Oh. Yeah. Well, eh.
And Jodha needs
Yeah,
a heart.
Jodha already
Jodha
has
watch
too
it.
much heart.
Nah.
Jodha has too much heart. It doesn't feel like people like
Nah.
him.
But speaking of horror, no, let's not do
You can go ahead.
that. No.
Hearts in space.
Yeah.
So yeah, the last anime I watched was Kenta no Astra, or Astra Lost in Space. So space travel in the future has basically become like mainstream. So people can take like trips just like that. You want to go to Mars? Sure, get on a rocket ship. We're going to Mars. So this group of students are going to this planet for camp. But apparently, like a wormhole opens up and just sucks them all about, I forgot how many light, 5,012 light years away from home. And basically, they are trying to get back home.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So, yeah, in this anime, they try to make like each character very relatable. So there's like one character that feels useless, another character that's being ignored by their parents, or yeah, it's interesting. And in the last two episodes, you kind of had like this kind of shocking moment happen, which and it's kind of a mystery going on right now on how they got into space. They suspect that it's someone on the ship that has set this up, or it could be the parent, one of the parents that set it up. So
is it like Earth in the future, or is it like a made up world?
yeah, it's definitely Earth in the future. Definitely
Oh,
Earth in the future.
I was gonna say, what was it called?
Astra Lost in Space.
Oh, it is this one.
It's
Yeah.
like no aliens, right? It's like more like a mystery
There
psychology.
is aliens, but it's like there's no like people aliens, I guess. There's alien animals.
Okay. That's
It's
Planets you can stop.
I was gonna say it's set in 2061.
2061, yeah.
yeah, that's not too
Yes,
far.
space travel basically got mainstream. Future. Thanks, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
But there's this one moment, and I hope Ross is watching this and still listening to this. But there's this one moment in this anime where they have cactuses, and they got water from cactuses, and I couldn't help but think of Avatar.
No, I hate
Are you praising the cactuses?
Cactus juice.
Oh.
So yeah, Shawson, go watch this anime because cactus juice.
Cactus juice.
But yeah, I think it's cool, and a lot of the characters have easy to pronounce names, like Kenta. There's a guy named Zach. Luca. Oh, and another thing, in the really recent episode, they actually have a really interesting character who's intersex. So I thought that
Okay.
was
That's
cool.
unique in anime. I don't think I've ever heard.
I was confused, but I think it's cool that they go into something that not many media talks about. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also like a very non-anime thing. I feel like.
this
That's
this
cool.
whole thing has kind of a non-anime feel to it, to be honest.
It's interesting.
Oh, and the first episode was an hour long, which I was like, oh my god, yes. Give me that.
I've been thinking about it, like these
Um,
Naruto animes, for example.
mhm.
Naruto used to have a 40-minute long episodes every now and then. They haven't had
It's like
one
the
in
double episode.
ever.
Yeah.
Oh, fun fact. This is also a Wednesday anime, so it comes out today.
Oh.
That's the thing.
Where are my Wednesday animes?
I literally have an anime for each day. I'm pretty sure.
I don't.
You probably could have an anime for each day. There's a lot of anime out there.
I definitely don't have one for each day.
You need to
Heck,
get on
Okay.
it next year.
Am I going for the last one?
yeah.
I think Nayxerr has
No.
all that one too.
Well, I have one that have. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can explain it.
Okay.
Want me to explain
Panda.
now or?
Actually,
Whatever
yeah,
you
go
want.
explain now.
Sure.
Wait, I just need to I closed the page just at the name just because it's a hecking long
GG.
name.
Oh, I'm
Frick.
curious.
Panda,
You want me to
go.
go? Okay.
Go, Panda.
So yeah, mine is a stupid name as well. So it's called From Common Job Class to the Strongest in the World. So it's also like a isekai where like they get transported, but it doesn't really feel like one because like they don't even show them transporting or any time like back in the world except the intro, and they talk about it for a bit, which is weird, but I don't mind. But so it's about like a whole class of students that
Okay.
get transferred to a world, like they get summoned by the king, and they all like have classes. So
Shield
it's about
hero?
it's sorta, but it's like imagine like a whole class of students doing it.
Okay.
So and yeah, they all got like unique jobs that are super rare.
Assassination Classroom? Sorry, I'm just
Yeah.
saying things.
So it's about the main character who he has like a good like blacksmithing sort of a job. He can like manipulate material, but it's not like a
Oh, it's this one. Oh,
what you're talking about.
yeah, I tried. I wanted to watch it. This was also one I saw a video of.
Yeah.
I
So
just because you didn't have, or I didn't hear the Arifureta in the beginning.
well, it's so hard to
Yeah,
pronounce.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna try.
I know. But it's like if I would have heard that, then I would have been like, wait.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's going like so he has a job that doesn't fit for like fighting, but he still goes to the dungeon with everybody, and he falls down like at a few levels, and they think he's dead, but he's like surviving down there on his own, and it just I'm not gonna spoil because like what happens, because I'm pretty sure Nayxerr will want to watch it, or I even recommend it for you. I think it's super good, but it's just cool to see how he uses power, and it's very interesting. But I only have one problem: the enemies, most of them are like 3D animation, and I know Nayxerr knows I hate it,
Yeah.
so it's kind of hard for me. But I'm powering through it. I'm gonna try and be an adult and fix it because it's a personal problem for me.
I have an idea of what I'm gonna pick next time I pick anime to watch.
Oh, heck me.
Doesn't like
Yeah, but,
3D animation, doesn't like mechs.
Oh, are you gonna do the Knights and Magic?
No.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, yeah. So I'd say it's pretty good. I'd even recommend it for Jodha. I think you'll like it. There's like a lot of lore about how the dungeons were built, and like it's pretty cool.
Okay.
But as I said, I enjoy it, but it's kind of hard for me because of the animation.
Oh.
And the fightings is not like top notch. There's a lot of boring parts in it, like in the fighting as well.
I definitely want to check it out.
I'd recommend it. He even uses a gun, which Nayxerr will like.
Frick, it's a Monday anime. Heck.
Hell yeah! What do you mean?
I mean, then I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I want like Wednesday or Thursday, you know, put it
Yeah.
on there in
Then
the
you
middle. No, I don't watch everything
you-
else. I ain't watching Isekai, Cheat Magician or anything. No.
you watch the Thursday for the. If it's for my daughter, I'll summon it. I'll even defeat it. It's a good one. You'll like it.
Heck, you actually have one for each day.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I have one
So
great.
stupid.
I'm powering through the Isekai one, the Chief Magician. I don't really need it.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna try and get on this Arifureta.
I'd recommend. It's pretty good.
The one I was just gonna say is it's one I started and I'm gonna continue. I don't know if you guys remember. I think it was spring. The spring to 2019. We had a dude who commented and said he watches the anime.
Oh yeah. You said you want to watch it.
Yeah, I started it now, so I have watched only the first episode so far because I literally just started. I've been way too busy, but I'm gonna continue it and just see what it is all about. Because so far we know, like in the first episode, it's like a normal day, like normal day. I shouldn't say normal day. The main character just lost his father. We don't see it happening, but everyone's like, "Oh, I'm sorry for your loss," kind of that stuff. But then some weird stuff happened. Like all of a sudden a lightning struck, and apparently some people thought it was weird, and he gets some artifact that he just like he followed a voice or something. I don't remember how it was really, but he went over there and yeah, now he's like getting some weird hints and stuff, and he got a letter from his father who's like, "We are not dead. Your mother and I are still alive in a different place."
The heck?
Yeah, and it started on April 2nd, so it's going for a second season now.
Oh, okay.
So it's 26 episodes. So that's why I'm like, I want to check it out, get more of those. Anyways, that continue a little bit further than freaking 12 episodes.
Yep.
But it seems like a really interesting one. I'm definitely gonna continue it
it
and
sounds
see what
pretty
it is.
interesting.
Yeah, I want to see what it's all about. But anyways,
So we trust our viewers.
yeah. I mean, sometimes you gotta listen to them too.
Yeah, no choice.
Jodha,
Jodha, the heck?
Jodha, we're gonna lose our viewers like this. Keep it up, keep it up.
We have like 2. What are you doing?
We're about to end the episode. Keep it up,
Yeah.
Jodha.
The true nature of Jodha reveals.
But yeah, that's all of our animes, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
What do you mean, sure? Do you have any more or
Yeah.
not?
Oh, yeah, Netflix anime. Their shit. That's all.
Okay. I remember,
That's all.
I remember you told about them. Like, yeah, I'm gonna watch some of these Netflix animes. Is it okay if I
They-
talk
they-
about them? And then it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I want to talk about this Netflix anime. He's like,
So
yeah, their
there's-
shit.
There's like 2 like Netflix anime that came out. One's like this martial arts anime that has a strange animation style that I hate. And I just clicked off the first episode. And there's this other one which is kind of interesting. The world ended and there's a bunch of kids and they get sealed up until the Earth is safe again. And when the Earth is safe again, apparently the Earth resetted. So there's dinosaurs and shit like that. And that was interesting. I
I don't
found.
think that's how Earth works.
I mean, it sounds interesting.
No,
Yeah.
it sounds interesting, and it's 12 episodes, and all 12 episodes is out on Netflix.
I wonder how
So I
who
can
like
watch
what
it.
company what anime company produces
It's a I can't remember the name of the anime,
it's a famous one though, I'll assume.
but it's a known anime studio.
Really interesting.
Yeah,
It's kind of
I
weird to
don't
see
remember.
like them expanding. I feel like it will hurt their honor for some reason.
I mean, eventually with all these streaming services and stuff.
But not the Japanese though. Like,
Well,
they're so strict about this.
for the Western audience, mostly.
But it feels like they're so strict about it. That's why I was like, it's weird.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we're gonna end the episode. Before I end the episode, I'm just gonna say that in the next episode, it's gonna be a special one again because it's the last episode of our first year.
Yeah.
So
Did it?
when that goes up, we have uploaded Anime for Us every other week for a whole year, which
We did it.
I'm proud of us, boys.
Yeah.
All right, pack it up. We can go home.
No, wait, we have one more episode, my dude.
After
Calm
that one
down.
episode.
All right, after that one episode, I'll make the joke.
Yeah, expect a
Might be
new
Panda.
episode for every like half a year, where we talk for 6 hours.
Oh.
Just get ready.
Well, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Anime for Us, and we'll see you next one.
For
Sayonara.
watching.
Bye, penis.
Don't
That
say
was
too
a good one.
close.
That was a good one.
No.
That was a good
Heck
one.
you.